Well, as we're rounding out this month of February and our look at change makers who have influenced a variety of areas of our lives, we're now looking at science and technology and how parents and educators can help inspire and support children in this next generation of exploration of science, technology, engineering, and math, especially our girls in Black and brown communities. Joining me now is Wanda J. Harding. She has committed her life to the study of science and technology, but also she's been at the forefront of NASA exploration projects, government research, teaching, and I have to put this one in too, she's my cousin. So she's doing this one as a favor. So I appreciate you, Wanda. It's so good to see you via Zoom and to talk about something that's really exciting, and that's STEM. Let's talk a little bit about your influences.
My earliest childhood memories are being around family, being around people that supported me, that encouraged me to just read and not be afraid to dream. People like my piano teacher, my parents, my Sunday school teachers. And I believe that is so important for young minds to just have that constant encouragement. And when I compare the experiences between Hampton University and Georgia Tech, one thing I think I got most from Hampton was being around people that looked like me made me not afraid to compete. And when I made the transition to Georgia Tech, I did feel that I had a solid enough foundation to actually do what I needed to do while I was at Tech, working on my master's.
Let's talk a little bit about NASA. A lot of people are now familiar with the ladies who blazed the trail for you and for many others who came after them. They're, at NASA and highlighted some of the difficulties that they encountered. Talk to me a little bit about your experience and what it's like being there, seeing firsthand mission control.
So the experience at NASA was outstanding. Had a great cohort of coworkers that I worked with, engineers and different skill sets. And, the book came out, Hidden Figures, and I made sure I read the book before the movie came out because I knew Hollywood would do its thing and I wanted to have the real story. And my particular role was with launching rocket satellite missions for Earth orbit as well as to Mars, Mars Curiosity rover back in 2011. And the respect that you gain from your coworkers comes mostly because I've heard it said EQ. If you're able to relate to people, your knowledge is one thing, but if you can't relate to people, then you're not going to be able to work well and do your part as a part of the team.
Something that my daughter besides just loves you, but that she really that she really adores was that her cousin wrote a book. And talk to us a little bit about, we think about science being just hard and fast and positioning it with religion, which is something that is a faith-felt experience. How did you merge the two, and how did you create the book? What sort of sparked your desire to want to write the book?
One of the common questions that I got because I worked with NASA was, why do you still believe? With all of the evidence and the information that you have access to. And my response back was, how could you not? And the idea of the book came purely out of that. It's okay to put the two together because they belong together.
And today you're in the classroom. So you went from NASA to the Pentagon to now the classroom.
The transition, I guess it wasn't that hard. And being able to bring my NASA experience and that background and that perspective to the classroom is something that I hope will encourage my students to say, hey, the sky really is the limit.